2.5 hours before the game, the line of University of Kentucky students waiting to get into Rupp Arena to see the number 8 Wildcats face no. 9 Kansas stretched deep down the High Street sidewalk. When John Calipari and Bill Self sent their starting lineups to midcourt for the opening tip, the crowd noise in Rupp was so loud, my eardrums were vibrating. After Keldon Johnson drained a trey from the left corner to put Kentucky ahead 50-44 with 11:29 left in the game, the crowd of 24,387 erupted into a ferocious yell that transitioned into a spontaneous "CATS" cheer as play continued. It was vintage big game Rupp Arena. After this year, it will never quite be the same. With Rupp headed for a significant renovation that will involve a substantially downsizing for next season, the days of crowds of 24,000 filling the arena with a wall of noise are numbered. That's why Saturday was very much to be savored. Kentucky, 16-3, 5-1 SEC, pounded the smaller Jayhawks, 16-4, 5-2 Big 12, on the glass and wore down the visitors to earn a 71-63 victory over Kansas in the SEC Big 12 Challenge. In a battle between the two winningest programs in men's college basketball history, Kentucky ended a 3-game head-to-head losing streak against the Jayhawks. UK 2,279 also extended its all-time wins lead over KU 2,264 to 15 games. With Kansas forced into a small ball lineup of 4 guards and forward Dedrick Lawson by injury, Udoka Azubuike, and an eligibility uncertainty, Silvio De Souza, UK's entire starting frontline produced double-doubles. Kentucky Post players P.J. Washington, 20 points and 13 rebounds, and Reed Travis, 18 points and 12 boards, controlled the paint. Swingman Johnson, 15 points and 10 rebounds, played above Kansas as the Cats dominated the rebounding battle 49-36, and the points in the paint 38-20. Explaining the problems the smaller Jayhawks had with the bigger, bulkier Cats, Kansas coach Bill Self sighed. "We're a little light in the butt now," Self said. This is only the second time in UK basketball history that Kentucky has faced Duke, North Carolina and Kansas in the same season. When Kentucky opened its season being obliterated 118-84 in the Champions Classic in Indianapolis by the men of Krzyzewski, the thought of having to also face UNC and KU had to fill even the most optimistic Cats backer with dread. Alas, with the win over KU, an improving UK managed to go 2-1 against its 3 historic hoops peers. That Duke debacle robbed the Kentucky season of much of its swagger. What's happened since is bringing it back. I'd have rather learned from a close loss than from an absolute shellacking, Calipari said when asked about Duke. If it helped us, great. But there's no solace in what happened. We got absolutely clubbed by a very good team. The 24,387 that filled Rupp to see the win over Kansas was far and away the largest home crowd for Kentucky so far in 2018-19. Next season, with chairback seats being installed along the sides to replace bleacher seating in Rupp Arena's upper deck, capacity in the venue will shrink to some 20,500.